Have to hardwire in on this internet. Looks like our internet's a little sketchy here. Hold on. Hold on. Let's. Yeah, let me actually get hardwired in because I realize now that I have the TV streaming, probably gonna want to have that. And that actually looks alright. We're gonna see. We're gonna be adventurous here. We're gonna see where it goes down. I'm going live on Amazon as well. So if you guys want to check that, hit the description below. It has a link to our Amazon. And speaking of Amazon, cheers, Amazon peeps. What's going on, y'all? So first and foremost, morning, everybody. I gotta say, got my belt on today for a reason. You know why we got this belt on? Because shout out to Deuce Carter, one of our coaches at Rogue Combat Club, one of the fighters here at LOF. He's got his first title fight today. He's bringing home his first strap of the season, first championship belt. So I'm excited. I'm actually going to be doing these streams. I'm going to be streaming here on the Coach Mike channel, and then I'll be jumping over to the LOF channel. I'll be doing a workout with one of our coaches and fighters as well, Lucas. And then we're going to be heading out to Corner Deuce for his fight. So with all that being said, I'm going to give it a minute here. I'm going to drop some messages here in the chat. If you guys are watching on any one of the other platforms, from YouTube to LinkedIn to Twitch, Facebook, all that good stuff, I have a link in the description to the Amazon channel if you guys want to jump on over and join it over here. You might be noticing some lights I got going on. We're going to dig into those products a little bit if you haven't seen them already and why I'm so passionate about them. I'm also going to drop some messages here in the chat. We're going to get a duck race going down today as well. We're going to have a good old time, y'all. We got lots of fun planned, lots to get into. So without further ado, I'm going to kind of pull everything up, and then we'll dig on into it. First, let's just kind of get on the same page with when we're getting our duck race on. So I'll drop some of those messages in here. And again, as always, if you guys have questions, you just want to say, hey, hit the chat. As always, bam. All right, dropping some messages in here. We can get the duck race going. So let's see, it's 9:30. So we'll do the duck race, let's say 10:30. Duck race starts at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So without further ado, we'll get on into it. So I actually have, first product I have highlighted, we have the Movie Bear floodlights. So I'm actually going to click on them, see if we got an in-link coupon on this bad boy. That's always something I like to double check. Cool thing about these is this actually can sync up to your Alexa, your Google Assistant, so you can have the app control as well as the voice command, which is really fun. And it does come with a remote option as well. So if you don't want to deal with the app, you can use the remote. So I'll show you guys. You can turn it off and on. We also have some really cool color changes. You see from green to blue to yellow. I'm going to keep it on red because it's Christmas time. It's the holiday spirit. So I kind of wanted to have some fun with that. And again, if you guys have questions, you want me to elaborate on certain details or variables a little bit more, you just let me know. But in the meantime, I'm going to drop some messages here in the chat about not only the duck race, but honestly, just for the stream, y'all. So again, sometimes I think, you know, people might be just kind of watching or checking for deals. But if you have questions about not only the products that I'm talking about, I have highlighted particularly in the carousel right now, but anything in the carousel or really anything related to a lifestyle of fitness, around health, around wellness, anything I can get into, I'm happy to break down where I can add some insight to it. And always make sure, there's actually a bonus one. Bonus, make sure you're clicking on the products. I'm going to type in the chat why here in a second. Next to. So yeah, you're going to click on the actual products that you see in the carousel. And this is not just for me, but really anyone that you see going live, click on the products in the carousel because sometimes they'll actually will be an in-link coupon that you can save an extra anywhere from percentage off to an actual just like flat. You know, I've seen $20 off, $50 off, I've seen up to $100 off for different products. So you can save quite a good amount of money just from clicking on the product to see and get an extra deal, get an extra discount, which why not, right? All right, so with that being said, speaking of deals, I'm going to go over to the Flybird flat bench, which has a deal going right now. And you guys will probably know my spiel by now if you've watched any of my streams, but if not, and even if you have, I always like to reiterate this point. I always, I can't say always, 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to say go with the adjustable bench, which we'll get into after this, over the flat bench, just because of the versatility the adjustable bench provides. Obviously, it's a flat bench as well as you can go incline, you can go decline. You have a lot more control over the angles. However, there are times and places you're going to want just an exclusive flat bench. You may want it because of the extra padding and the cushion. So this is a great option for that, and also has, let's see, was that 15% off right now, so you get a nice discount. However, what I will say, the one thing I liked about the Flybird benches, I've tried both of the flat, I have both the flat and the adjustable. Even the adjustable one. Now, the flat bench does have a little bit more padding than the adjustable one, but even the adjustable one has some really nice padding and stability and support, which I was really impressed by. And that might be sometimes the reason you want to go with the flat bench. But having said that, let's play a little bit of B-roll here.
In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the Flybird flat bench. And as you can see, it's a nicely padded bench, super durable. That's been my favorite thing to use about this particular bench, and I'm going to show you a really cool feature with this bench from the adjustment standpoint and the legs here. So we're going to take a little closer look at the adjustable component here with folding it up, which I think is a really cool aspect to being able to store it. So you pull that pin out, you're going to turn this to loosen it, and then once it's loose, you're going to pull out that spring-loaded mechanism. And you can see here, I'm just loosening it up. Once you have it loose, you just pull on that, and then I have it stand up vertically, so you're going to see it just drop right down. And the cool thing about that, again, if you look at this, it folds up. So if you do want to hang it on the wall, you want to put it off to the side from a storage capability, it's just a cool aspect that I really like to it. But overall, just going back to the durability of this, and again, looking at the padding, it's a comfortable bench and it gets the job done. I highly recommend if you're looking to add a flat bench to your toolbox.
All right, well, I'm actually just typing some messages in the chat for everyone else that's watching on other platforms. For you guys interested in the duck race, I dropped some information on what our duck race looks like, all that fun stuff. However, if you really want to get in on the duck race, you're going to want to jump on over to Amazon and I'll put the link in the chat as well for you guys so you can do that. I'll also drop some messages like I was dropping here in Amazon. But we'll keep it rolling right along. We're going to look at the adjustable Flybird bench, and then we'll look at the dumbbells as well so you guys can get a nice little cross comparison there. And actually, we'll start with, did I pass the bench? I did. We get the bench. This one also has a discount. This one has 29% off. Let's see if we also got an inlink coupon with this bad boy as well. I always like to check for those inlink coupons because you never know. So let's see. Speaking of which, let's see what we got. And this does have, you see, this is why you click on the inlink coupons, y'all. It's got a $10 off additional inlink coupon, so you get the 29% off. And Jeanette, thanks for the follow, by the way. I just saw that. I appreciate it. Again, guys, speaking of follow, if you haven't followed already, please feel free to follow. It helps out tremendously, as well as you'll be able to see future streams. You'll get reminders, get notified for that fun stuff. And I know that still trying to work on different notifications through Amazon, whether it's in the app or on your desktop or whatnot. There's some cool integrations there. Also, if you want to get in on the duck race, by the way, and let me know if I'm not saying your name right. I'm always bad with name pronunciation, so I want to say it's Janette or Jeanette. I'm butchering it. Either way, I apologize. But if you want to get in on the duck race, comment duck. We have an Amazon gift card on the line or a $1,000 nutrition package and coaching with myself and our team included in it. So feel free to drop that if you guys want to get in on that. But yeah, with that being said, let's get on into the B-roll, get a little bit more insight on the adjustable bench here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Flybird adjustable bench. And I'm a huge fan of the brand Flybird first and foremost, but I love the adjustable bench. It's so versatile. And a big thing that I like here is check out this spot for your ankles where you can hook your feet. The cool thing I like about it as well is it folds down, as you could tell. Also, I'm going to show you guys on the flip side the pin and spring action. I'm going to pause for a quick second. I want you guys to see
This has a spring component of it, so when you pull it out, it'll allow it to lock into place versus other benches. Sometimes we'll just have a little latch mechanism. Also, I want to show you guys the different positions to give you a little bit more idea of the versatility from the angles here, as well as talk about how that comes into play with your training. When you're able to change the angle, you can focus on different muscle groups and how they interact with one another. So the ability that Flybird provides to change these angles going into multiple different positions is awesome, as well as being able to work in a variety of different exercises as well. And the durability of it is clutch. That's a big one for me, and I highly recommend. Check them out.
Bam! I see you, Jeanette. And looks like we got our first duck race contestant for the morning. So I'm just typing that in. I'm going to build our list here, so we'll get our duck race on. If you guys have never duck raced before, dude, not only are they fun, but honestly, you get to win a prize at the end if you win. So just a fun incentive. It doesn't cost you anything to enter as well. So yeah, we're going to be going at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, so it's a little bit less than an hour from now. Make sure that you're here live for when we do the duck race. That's the key. If you want to like set a timer and alert, notify, come back when we do the duck race, you can do that. If you want to hang out, more than welcome to do that as well. But make sure you're here for when the duck race is going down at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, because I'm going to do a little roll call, a little attendance, so to speak, before we do it, because everyone that's in the race, I'm going to send you, if you win, I send you the prize live, so I want to make sure that you're here to actually redeem that prize. So now we're going to stay with the Flybird brand. We're going to look at the adjustable dumbbells now. And again, I'm going to click on the InLink coupon just to see. I don't think they're going to have an extra because they already had like a discount for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So usually when they have that discount, it's not really going to have the same kind of like InLink coupon or deal going. So anytime I see that, I'm always surprised. But let's break down the dumbbells and we'll keep it rolling, y'all. And again, if you guys got questions both here on Amazon or any one of the streaming platforms, I got the chat open. Let me know, and I'll dig into it as best I can. Yeah, y'all. Also, just a fun bonus. I know it says that Cousin Gina's supposed to be joining me on the stream. Unfortunately, she's not feeling so hot. Baby Logan's not feeling so hot, so they're taking care of what they got to take care of. Maybe she'll tag in later. I doubt it, though. I want her to just rest. I'm like, dude, don't even worry about it. You should definitely just rest and relax, take care of Logan. So I'm going to be holding it down today solo, y'all. But good news is, at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, one of the coaches and athletes I get to work with is coming over. Shout out to Lucas. So we're going to live stream his session and break down some other stuff on the Lifestyle of Fitness Amazon channel. So you'll see that going live around 11 o'clock later today as well. So just fun fact. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Flybird adjustable dumbbells. Let's dig on into them. So these are really cool because of, again, the adjustable style, and the handle right here I really love compared to some other adjustable dumbbells I've tried in the past. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of the dimension look. And the cool thing is, again, you're going to see me right here, turn the handle, and that's how you select the weight you want. It slides right out, you drop it back in, you turn the handle, and you get the next one. It's a really cool feature compared to, again, some of the other styles that I've seen, and being able to go all the way from 11 pounds up to 55 pounds within seconds is an amazing, both cost-effective feature, in my opinion, as well as a space-effective feature where you don't need multiple sets. And again, I wanted to highlight that here just by going through how easily you can do your reps, superset it, drop the weight in, change it, and then go up or down in weight, which is, again, for me as a trainer, as a coach, as a fitness professional, an amazing option, especially from a home gym perspective. I also wanted to highlight for you guys the actual locking mechanism. These buttons I'm pointing at right now are what actually will release the weight, and these nodules here in the set are what's going to do it. So the only time you can change the weight is when it's actually in the mold. So this way you have a nice, safe grip. You don't have to worry about it when it's out of the mold. All right, y'all. So I was actually just sharing the link because I started going live on our Facebook channel as well. I was playing with some of the Facebook settings. And anyways, it doesn't matter. We're going to keep it rolling right along. But if you guys are watching on any of the platforms, feel free to hit, again, the chat. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you're not following already, especially here on Amazon, it's tremendously helpful. But really, any platform that you're watching this on, if you're not following, please feel free to follow. Also, again, we got that duck race going down. We have a $1 Amazon gift card or the choice of a $1,000 nutrition package on the line if you do win the race. So fun little bonus to kind of hang out for the stream. If you want to share that with some friends, anything like that, feel free to. But, excuse me, we're going to go back to kind of like all the way other side of the carousel here. Now we're going to dig into another brand. We're going to look at the Inkbird brand. And this one's dealing more with thermometers and like kind of around like the nutritional side of things for the most part. However, this actual thermometer is more meant for like the pool or really any like body of water, so to speak. So whether you have a pool in your backyard, above ground, below ground, whatever that looks like, kiddie pool, this can be a great option. I actually have it right over here, but it's on the other side of my TV, so let me grab it. Also, you guys might be noticing I'm wearing my belt today, and the reason is not just because, like, truthfully, I don't necessarily like to just wear the belt. I tend to wear it for like a few different reasons. One, trying to get good vibes for myself, get motivated if I'm like studying for an exam, something like that. Or two, for example, today we got one of our fighters, shout out to Deuce Carter, who's fighting for his first belt. So I'm wearing that in honor of that because I'm going to be cornering him later today. So I'm just trying to get the good vibes going, trying to get that championship mindset fueling up. May sound cheesy, but trust me, at least for me, from a psychological perspective, it's helpful. So with this being said, we're going to look at this like kind of pool thermometer. Now you're going to notice on the Bluetooth kind of control here, there's a top line that has the actual water temperature, but there's actually a second line underneath. They'll have the external temperature. So in my garage right now, it's 72 degrees. 72.6, 54% humidity. So I thought that was really cool. Not only will you get the actual water temperature, but you'll actually get the outside temperature as well as a comparison. So I don't know if you guys have ever been like in a hot tub or anything, and it's like, let's, I don't know, 100 degrees, whatever it is. And then you're like, oh man, it feels cold outside. And you look at it, you're like, ooh, it's 60 degrees outside. I may not be getting out of the water right now or something like that. I thought that was cool. Also, just as a bonus, even if you're not using it for like your pool or you have a hot tub, you have like a regular tub that you give your kids a bath in, for example. I know that's what we do. This is something I actually use just to detect the water temperature to make sure I'm not like getting the water too hot. Especially nowadays, I kind of got it dialed in. I know what it feels like, but early on, like I was always nervous in my head, like, am I going to burn the kids? Like, am I going to have this water way too hot? Which I would always like, it would be cold. And they would always be like, hey, can you like make this a little bit warmer? Because I was like erring on the side of caution. But I thought it was a cool aspect nonetheless. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the inLink coupon, or we're going to see if there is an inLink coupon for this boy. It doesn't look like there is one. Now, one thing I got to give props to the Inkbird brand for is every single one of the products they have sent me, they have either come with the battery that you need or they've come already charged, which I think is a clutch feature that I always look for from brands. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but to me, I feel like it's the little stuff that adds up over time that's like a massive deal, honestly. And that's one of the things that I like to see. So before we get into the surface temperature thermometer, this one also does have an inLink coupon. It's got an extra 20% off. And it's an Amazon top choice. So kind of a win-win-win across the board. It has 11% off already, plus we get an extra 20% off. So that's really 31% off altogether. So take another 20. So you're going to get it under $20, which is a pretty sweet deal. And again, it comes with the battery that you're going to need. Now, this one is not meant for, let me get it going. You can see that infrared. Haha, gotcha. This one's not meant to use for like external temperature. Like you're not going to use it to like check my temperature or something like that. This is exclusively meant for like outdoor surfaces or like surface temperature checking. So if I wanted to check like the wall, for example, you can see I have that infrared. Let's see what it's got. 70.7 degrees, which lines up pretty evenly with the 73.5 degrees of just the air. Like I would imagine the walls would feel a little bit cooler. Or let's say like my garage door. This thing's probably cold just because outside it's a lot colder. So yeah, this is like 69.4 degrees. So it's a little bit cooler on that side. Not too bad though. It's a 1 degree difference. But anyways, point of this is it's an effective option. You can cycle between Celsius and Fahrenheit. You have different modes you can cycle through as well. And again, comes with the battery. Super easy to use. You literally just like point and check. And again, you could use this for like a stovetop. You know, if you're like doing an oven, you have a pizza oven, maybe something like that. Those kinds of components, but not to like check somebody's temperature. Just a fun fact. All right, let's keep it moving right along with the Inkbird brand. We're going to look at the Probe Instant Check Thermometer. This one also has 30% off. That's what I was looking. It's got 13% off as it's already displayed as a deal, but it's got an additional 30% inLink coupon. So you get 43% off altogether. Dang. That's like really solid. So you get an extra. So this is like less than 15 bucks right now. That's a freaking sweet deal. I'm impressed. And this was actually like they had a pretty solid deal going for like Black Friday as well. But like this one's a solid deal right now. All right, so having said that, I'll kind of show you guys. And again, this one came charged, ready to go. So you just fold it, you get your temperature display right off the bat, and then just bink, drop it right in, hold, and you get your temperature check. It has the battery. It'll automatically turn off. And it comes with the actual cable that you're going to charge it with right here. So you don't have to worry about having to get extra cable, or you're going to have to order it separate. It all comes with it. And it came charged, so it's like literally out of the box, ready to go. My wife actually, when we got this and we were opening it up, she was making sliders, and she actually like did a quick like shoppable video. So if you guys want to see a little bit more, let me know. I can share that. We also have our shoppable videos under my storefront, both here for the Coach Mike as well as the LOF one. Fun fact, most live streamers are going to also have shoppable videos where it'll have like maybe a 30-second, 1 minute, maybe 2-minute breakdown on different types of products. Not necessarily just a review, but like an actual demonstration, which I think is a very helpful component to that. So we're going to get into the last Inkbird product, which is still a thermometer. This is the grill thermometer, and this one has 4 different... So I'm just looking to go grab it, and look at what Lena left me. So I love my kids, man. So Lena's my 3-year-old right now, and she packed a lunch for me the other day. We were like pretending, because she goes to school 3 days a week now, like half days, nothing crazy. And on Monday, she like brings her own lunch. So she packed me a lunch. As I was reaching for my grill thermometer, I noticed this. So let's open it up. Let's see what my lunch is for today. So I got platypus, okay. We got lammy, okay. Got bunny's head that got ripped off, dang, all right. Got a little tiger puppet. And then we've got a deer. Honestly, not going to lie, these all would probably go really well on a grill. So good call, Lena, especially as I'm going to grab my grill thermometer and the 4 different probe settings. So the cool thing about this is, and let's also check, because this has 20% off. Man, Inkbird's got some serious deals today. I got to say, I'm impressed. And they got an extra 20% off for the Inland coupons. So you get 40% off. All said and done. So we got that marked down. So you get another 20% off. So you get an extra $10 off at the end of the day. Technically 12. But yeah, that's a solid deal, man. All right. So with that being said, let me show you guys some of the cool aspects here. So it's got 4 probes. Now the cool thing, it comes with 2 different style probes as well, which I didn't even think about until someone pointed it out to me and I was reading the description. So again, it came charged, ready to go, right out of the box. Bink. You can set your different probes. You don't even have to use all 4 at once. Again, you can use like 1, 2, all the way up to everything in between. And the cool thing about this, it's a smart tech based thermometer, so you can sync it up to the app. You can actually check it from your phone. So let's say you have let's say you're smoking something on, I have a Traeger grill. All right, let's say you have your own smoker. I don't care how you guys feel about like pellet grills. You want to do it yourself, whatever you want to do. You got a regular grill. Let's say for whatever reason you don't want to stay right next to the grill. This could be a cool option, especially when you're doing like 12-hour smoke sessions and things like that. That you're like really cooking the meat or whatever the food is for like hours and hours and hours. And you just want to kind of set it and then be able to come back or just check it maybe from the couch, check it from inside. Especially like on cold days, like we're doing a brisket for Christmas. And it's been pretty warm here, but I know it's going to get cold from Christmas time. So I can actually have this set up and be able to just have it connected to my phone and check it without having to go outside, and then being able to make an adjustment if I want to. So I thought that was a really cool feature. Again, it's Bluetooth based, came charged, ready to go right out of the box. You can charge it right here. It comes with a cable that you need. Now, what I was mentioning before, I was talking about the probes themselves. So we have 2 different style probes. They have 4 probes all together. Let me just grab the other one here so I can show you guys real quick. And I'm going to show you the difference between the 2 style probes. So this is kind of cool. So you get a little bit more of like a rounded one versus a little bit more of a sharper one. So if you're trying to put it into a maybe thicker cut of meat, you might want to use the sharper probe. But if you have something that's like a little bit more tenderized or a little bit lighter and you don't need as much, you can go with that more rounded option. Now, the cool thing about these probes is they're all waterproof. However, the wiring itself is not. So you don't want to leave the wiring like in a pot of water. Or if it's like raining outside, you don't want to just leave that out and exposed to the elements. Ideally, have it like covered or protected where it's not going to get wet or rained on, because it will mess up the this wiring. Not the probe itself, but the wiring for the probe, which is just an important thing to know in my opinion. So anyways, with that being said, to recap, all the Inkbirds pretty much have Inland coupons except for the pool thermometer, which honestly, I don't even use that one for the pool and water as much. I just leave it in the room to check as like a backup thermometer. But with that being said, we're going to keep it sliding it right along. We're actually going to look at some shorts and some fitness apparel now. So you can get the most out of your workouts from I'm going to say aesthetic perspective, but like really more so to me, the more comfortable you are, the more you're probably going to continuously show up for your workouts and the more you're going to ultimately get out of your gym time and your fitness training in general. So with that being said, we're going to look at these styles, the Kufandi. Let me click to see if we also have an inland coupon on this bad boy. And we do. We got an extra 10% off for an inland coupon. See, I got you guys. We got some good inland coupons today. These are cozy. Like, honestly, you don't have to wear them just for working out. I wear these around the house sometimes. But I really do like wearing them for my weight training workouts. I would not wear these grappling. You can even wear them for Muay Thai, but definitely do not wear these grappling because it has a zipper on them. You're going to mess people's faces up or their body up. And they're going to be pissed at you. It's not going to go well. So I would not recommend that. For my grapplers out there, these may not be the shorts for you. But for everybody else, like, these are an awesome option. Let's dig into it, y'all. I'm also going to grab a coffee while this B-roll is playing. So hit me in the chat. I'm here. So I'm pretty pumped about the shorts. I've got them on now. What I will say, just as a cross comparison, I've had both the shorts by this brand that have the compression layer underneath, as well as these that don't have the compression layer underneath. I'll be honest, I always lean in favor compression underneath, but depending on what you're looking for, if that's important to you or not, that's a variable to consider. But other than that, these are really solid, good material. I worked out in them earlier. They fit comfortably. One thing I will highlight, though, is just for like phone reference. Like, this is the only thing I will give them. I still think they're great. I'll give them a slight like knock on. Is you can fit your phone in here, but to me, I kind of have to like navigate it in a little bit. The cool thing I like about these, though, because of that, though, is they have the zipper component of it. So if your phone's kind of a little bit bigger, like I got the iPhone 12, whatever kind of option, I don't even know. Or just a bigger phone in general, that's something to consider, but you can zipper up your pants, which is pretty solid, so you don't have to worry, again, about your phone, your keys, or whatever falling out of your pocket, whether it's in the middle of a workout, you're running, hiking, things like that. So these are great, again, athletic and active branded shorts, and now the true test is going to be throwing them into multiple washes, which I'll come back and I'll kind of update you guys with as I do that to see if any fraying or anything like that kicks in, but so far it's been really solid. Oh, look at that perfect timing. I just got down from getting my coffee. I'm going to dig into the next one. So again, I mentioned we're going to look at some different fitness apparel. I have two types of rayon pants here. I have the shorts and then the actual pants. Both are compression. Both are meant for cycling specifically because of the padding that they come with. Now, could you wear these during a regular workout? Yes, because I actually wore these while doing a longer cardio session on my Echo bike, my Rogue Echo bike, and the padding was very helpful. Now, honestly, I don't even think it was intended specific. It was more so intended for like when you're doing like outdoor cycling and you're going for like hours. That makes total sense. And even just from the heat, the compression, the support aspect of it, doesn't look like there's an inland coupon for the shorts. Let's check the pants. And for the pants, doesn't look like there's an inland coupon either. But honestly, like I wore these during a workout when I was doing like, I did a cycling session on my bike. And then I hit a lower body session pretty much right afterwards, did some deadlifts, did some single leg stability work, and it was actually really, really helpful. Now, what I will say is because they have padding, they actually have additional padding when you're sitting on your seat. It may not like look like if you're just in the gym and you rock these. I mean, even if you have shorts on, no one will probably tell. But if you're just wearing compressions, it's kind of obvious there's some padding going on there. It may look a little weird. So just a heads up on that. But if you don't care, I personally don't care. I think they're a great option. So with that being said, we're going to dig into the B-roll here, break it down a little bit more. If you guys have questions, let me know. And then in like just over a half hour, we're going to be doing our duck race. So Jeanette, I know you said that you're down for the duck race. If you guys want to get in on the duck race, comment duck in the chat here on Amazon. If you're watching on another platform, hop on over to Amazon, comment duck in the chat, and get your chance to win up to $1,000 prize in our duck race if you win. Hey, does it, Bubby? All right, so in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Ryon men's cycling pants. Again, the benefits to these go from comfort with the cushioning component as well as with the compression, the positive impact it can have on blood flow as well as circulation. And there's so many other cool things I'm going to dig into here.
But first, let's look at how these bad boys look and feel and fit. So I wanted to show you guys that. You can see the cushion part that I'm just going to highlight right here, where it sits and how it rests on the bike. I think for you guys out there that have cycled before, you know why that's going to be important and helpful. And look at the range of motion this has, the comfort to it. This is going to be key, again, for the cycling motion. I was able to take them out for a ride on the bike after this, as well as be able to get into a workout afterwards to test them out.
Oh, you want to make it blue? Here.
And lastly, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of another perspective, highlighting again that cushion. When we look at the compression, I want to pause really quick. We're going to go back. I want you guys to see they have a nice little zipper right here that you're going to see on the side that allow it to open up, get easier on and off as well, which I thought was clutch.
Yeah, Pam, what's going on? Thanks for dropping by saying, hey, I got you in the duck race. And I was just actually going to finish this message, so I'm going to send it anyway. So I'm doing great. I actually got a fighter fighting for a championship belt later today, which is why I'm actually wearing, I have my own, got my light heavyweight title on in honor of Deuce's fight coming up. Tessa's here hanging out with me. I don't know if you guys will see Tessa here in the background. She loves playing with the floodlight, and she likes playing with the remote to change the colors. So she's going to be hanging with us as well. And just doing good. How about you, dude? How you doing, Pam? Talk to me. Hit me in that chat. Let me know what's going on. If you want to. You don't have to, obviously. But I love talking. I love hearing from you guys, so I appreciate that. We're going to keep it rolling right along. So we're going to stick with the fitness apparel theme here just for a second, because I do have another set of compression pants that I want to share with you guys. And it's just two different kind of colored styles on the compression layer underneath, but they're the same brand, same product pretty much, and pretty much same price point. But they have the compression layer underneath, which is a kind of, I think, cool added bonus. What do you think, Tessa?
Blue.
Oh, you want to change it to blue? Ready? Let's pull. Should we push the button? You gotta let go of it though. I love how like kids, like when they learn, you know, like obviously they like don't realize that they're not doing what they're supposed to, or like, oh, my finger's on this button. It shouldn't be to help it turn the other color. Oh, what'd you push?
Blue.
Oh, I think Tessa locked us out of the remote, y'all. We're gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna get back to that, Tessa. Tessa definitely did something here. I don't know what it is. We're gonna figure it out though. But with that being said, let's dig into the compression shorts too, because this is also a great option from the fitness side of things.
So again, for the shorts, I've been like kind of putting these to the test. I actually did a workout prior to this, and I have them on right now because I wanted to show you guys, from a like function perspective and a fit, but also just give you my thoughts on. We'll lock on the camera here, so we'll move it with me. So the cool thing I want to show you guys right off the bat is the compression pants and this little sleeve that comes with it. This is what I knew. I got caught on something. So the the kind of pocket here, which is really cool underneath the compression, as well as the pockets that you have here on the sides. Got the little back pocket here, which I think is, again, really cool. Like, this is my 2 cents. I'm looking for shorts. I'm looking for two different types. I'm using them for like during workouts, which I did earlier. And I wouldn't actually wear these as much in jiu-jitsu, only because of the pockets. You know, even though it's not a huge deal, and this one even has a zipper, so I wouldn't wear these for like grappling, just because you don't want to have like zippers and stuff on people's faces or bodies or anything like that, and you get scraped and cut up. But great for like yoga, training, hiking, fitness type stuff, and the fit's really good. The compression underneath, I love having that compression underneath and that fit, and being able to have this cool little pocket that you can kind of dig into there as well. I haven't thrown these in the wash yet, so I'm going to kind of let you guys know on that. And with that being said, what I also wanted to do is...
All right, so here's a cool little bonus that I want to highlight for these shorts with the compression layer underneath. Is not only they have that compression layer, but they also have a little loop on the back left side. And originally when I was even doing it, I didn't realize what it was for, because I don't even like read the descriptions until I start talking about the products live. I usually like to just use them first and get a first impression. And what I learned by doing that was these have a little loop that's specifically for a towel, so that if you are, whether you're going to the gym, you're at home, whatever, you got that little spot, which, like, listen, I, of all people, love that idea, because I tend to, even when I go to like jiu-jitsu or go to the gym, I'm always using a towel, because I sweat a lot. And bonus, these have an extra 5% off if you click on the product. It has an in-link coupon, which is a sweet deal. As well as whether you actually use it for the towel, or if you like run outside sometimes, like I've run outside before, take my shirt off, and like have to like figure out, am I gonna hold it? Am I gonna put it in my pocket? Especially when I'm super sweaty, like my hands are so sweaty, just holding a towel makes it sweatier. Putting it through that loop is actually a clutch save because then you can keep it dry. You don't have to worry about holding it or it falling out of your pocket. It's kind of a sweet move that I really thought was a really smart idea as well. And just like from a functional standpoint, it's a solid idea. So we're going to stick with the fitness theme here. We're going to dig into the Dorilo smartwatch. This one has a 27% discount right now. Let's see if there's an InLink coupon. And there's even a 5% off InLink coupon to go with it. So all set in, you get another 5% off. So that's like another $250. So you're going to get under $50 at the end of the day, which is a great deal. Like if you go across the board on smartwatches, that's an awesome price point. I'll play some of the B-roll here for you guys, but also at the end of the B-roll, you'll also get me sharing actually data from my smartwatch because I have this thing on pretty much every single day except when I'm charging it, which I'll take it off for like an hour or two to just charge it. But let's play the B-roll, and then I'll share my data for how my sleep was last night, what my resting heart rate was, some steps for the day, all that kind of fun stuff, which is cool to track.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Dorilo smartwatch. And this thing provides a lot of versatility and options. It's super simple, obviously you gain from it as well. So as you can see, easy to put on. You got the nice straps, buckles right in, nice and snug. Home screen provides a lot of versatility as far as we can change this home screen. And the first thing I want to show you guys, my two favorite things to look at. First, swiping to the right, checking the steps. You can not only see the steps, you can see the miles and the calories burned. When you're logging your workouts as well, it'll add to those calories. And the cool thing is I have those activity rings. In addition to that, you can track your sleep. First off, last night I crushed sleep, 10 hours plus. And then you can also look at your heart rate so you can get an idea of resting heart rate, current heart rate, max. And then when we swipe to the left, we can also cycle through workouts and different types of activities. So much data to collect, so much valuable information. I can't recommend it enough, especially for the use, and the battery life is well over 24 hours. This one's lasted me up to 5 days. That's my personal experience, but you'll see a little bit of difference in the description. Enjoy.
All right, y'all. So now it's time for me to read you a little bit about my data for the day from the smartwatch. Again, I'm just going to plug, we got the duck race going down in less than 30 minutes now. In 25 minutes, we're going to be doing our duck race. So if you guys want to get in on that, comment duck. And let's see. So I got 1,700 steps for the morning. Really not so hot, but honestly, I haven't been doing that much this morning. Kind of just been lounging with the kids, getting ready for the day. And I'm going to be getting a lot of steps in later. Between just like getting Deuce ready for the fight and then just me hyping up pacing in the corner and whatnot. So let's look at sleep. Last night's sleep was not good. I've been trying to get always at least 7 hours of sleep, 7 to 9. It's been my sweet spot. Last night I got 6 hours and 11 minutes. That's not so good. So tomorrow I'm definitely going to sleep a little bit. And then let's look at resting heart rate. Doesn't look like I got anything going. Hold on. It's going to check what mine is right now, but I usually like to look at what my resting heart rate was first thing in the morning when I first woke up, like my lowest resting heart rate. And then also look at my max for the day just to see how hard I was working throughout between my workouts, regular day, get heart rate variability, which is fun. So I'm actually just checking to see what we got and letting it load. And then the cool thing is also it'll do pulse ox, so you can get your like oxygen saturation. So right now I'm at like 60. It's kind of like dropping now. It's like bouncing between like 60 and 65 beats per minute, which is a little high for my resting heart rate. Normally, like when I first get out of bed, it's like 40, between 38 and 42. But because I'm drinking coffee, I'm talking, I'm getting hyped up, talking to you guys, I can see why it's that. So anyways, point of all that is just to show you live data and some things I use this bad boy on a daily basis. So we're going to stick with the fitness component. We looked at the dumbbells. We looked at all that fun stuff. Let's see if I got any other kind of fitness things that I think will be helpful during a live training session. Ooh, our earbuds. Let's look at the Bluetooth earbuds that I should have right here. And look at that, I do. Bam. Now, these are actually my wife's set, but she doesn't really use these anymore. I kind of jacked them from her. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I use these more than she does now because I really like the Cespeter. They're by both of the ones that I have and my wife has. They're both by Cespeter, and they're Bluetooth-based earbuds. Let's see if there's an InLink coupon. Doesn't look like there's an InLink coupon. Womp womp. Cool thing, though, is they have up to a 5-hour battery life before you have to charge them or drop them in the case. And then the case will even give it a longer battery life. Obviously, it charges it up. And then the case can even be recharged, so you don't have to keep it plugged in while they're charging. You can just have it on the go, have it in your car. It'll charge it back up. And then you have the different options. You get the rose gold here, which is the one I have highlighted, but they also have different styled earbuds as well. So you don't have to only get like rose gold. Like again, this is my wife's set. But the thing I got to say is they actually fit really nice and snug. So I like how they fit in my ear. Even compared to the ones that I have, these are a little bit wider, and the stem part for the earbud itself is a little bit shorter. So it fits really snug in the ear, so it's hard for it to fall out. And I've worked out with both of them, the ones that I have and as well as my wife's, and I tend to use hers even now when mine are for whatever reason, like, too far away, or I left them in my car. And the thing I really like about these is because it has this like shorter stem right here. When I'm saying the stem, this part right here, because that's a little bit shorter. If you're like taking like sometimes I'll take a hoodie off or I'll have a shirt, take it off when I'm still wearing them, and it'll knock it. My set, because they're a little bit longer, it'll knock it out of my ear. For these, because it's a little bit shorter, it doesn't actually knock it out, which I thought was a little subtle, like side cool thing. What I will highlight though is I do have cauliflower on the inner part of my right ear, so unfortunately, really all wireless Bluetooth earbuds don't fit in my right ear. I usually have to get either a custom gel insert or get like another setting to put on it, or have the loop and hook ones, or the over-the-ear style. So if you guys do have cauliflower on the inner part of your ear, just something to think about. But if you have that, you already probably think about that, because it's something that you experience like right away, and it's not something you'll forget. So anyways, let's keep it rolling. I don't really think there's anything particularly like when it comes to like the traditional style of fitness products and apparel that we'll get into. Tessa, can you bring that over here, sweetie? So now Tessa came back in the garage, and I was deadlifting yesterday. I was going like starting to get moderately heavy. I was going like above 300 pounds. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to start to chalk up, because I'm not going to wear my straps or anything like that. And if you guys want to see that, you can go to the Lifestyle of Fitness. Or you know what, I think I did that workout on this channel. But anyways, I use my powder, and I don't want her to open it and make a mess everywhere. But she actually stopped. You know what, I'm just going to show you guys. I'm going to show you a really cool aspect to the OBS stuff before I get into it. I'm going to highlight the OBS phone mount, which has a phone mounted version of this. But it's got a motion tracking feature. Check this out. Just look at little Tessa girl. Oh, sorry, that light's going to be really bright, so let's move that out of your way. Just look at her. Look at her just getting her just entertainment on. She's just entertaining herself. She's doing what she wants. So that's one of the cool things I like about the OBS camera, since I already have this highlighted. I'm going to bring this back. We'll get the ring light back in here. Get my lighting back. Is the ability, like I can turn on the motion tracking feature, and as she starts to move, it'll move with her and follow her. And then the cool thing I like about that, right, Tessa? Yeah. The thing I like about this is when I'm training my clients, I can actually show them an exercise in the squat rack, for example, and then go over to the mats, and it'll track me. I don't have to worry. And I'm actually going to use this on the next stream as well, because I'm going to have one of my fighters coming over in less than like about an hour, and we're going to be doing a private session where he'll be running me through some jiu-jitsu stuff. Actually, today we're probably going to focus more on him. Maybe I'll do a little bit of jiu-jitsu drilling, or I might just integrate some like MMA grappling with his striking stuff, because anyways, point being, this is a clutch camera setup. The phone mount, particularly the one that I've highlighted right here. Let's see if there's an InLink coupon, which is actually right over here. You can actually put your phone in it. So I'm using the webcam version by OBS Bot. They have a webcam option, but both are awesome because they have the motion tracking feature. Now, the thing I really like about this is you could literally just throw your phone in. So I'll show you guys really quick. Put my phone in here, and it can be either vertical, horizontal, holds it in place. You turn it, and then the cool thing is once it's actually turned on, you can actually unscrew the tripod portion and screw it onto any larger setting tripod or stand that will hold it that has a 3/4 inch screw. So you can just pop this bad boy off, super cool, and then just screw it onto another stand or anything that you want. And then the camera right here on the front end, this is what actually locks onto the person. And then it allows you to use whatever kind of camera or software or app that you want to without having to download an additional app and software. Go, Tessa, go, Tessa, go, 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 Tessa, go, Tessa. Dude, she's hyping herself up right now, and I love it. It's adorable. She'll just start going like, go, go, go. And then she's clapping her hands. Yeah, Tessa, you're adorable, girl. You're hilarious. You make me laugh. All right, so that's a little bit Kind of on the flip side, I do tie it into the workout though, because if you're working with a coach virtually, like my clients, I recommend this stuff to them if they have the budget for it. Like again, if it's outside your budget, obviously don't go crazy on this stuff, but it can be a massive tool and very, very helpful that I truly do recommend. So with that being said, we're going to dig into, you guys might be noticing some of like the lights that I have going off here. This is another layer to the workouts that I like to use. So I'm going to highlight the Govee products first, then we're going to go into Singlet, then we're going to go into Movie Bear. They're all different types of LED lights and lighting integration, which lights can be great for a variety of different things, from like setting your environment, but what I like to use them for is pre and post workout, or to help leverage getting into an excited fight or flight state or a relaxed rest and digest state, which is going to be beneficial for different reasons. So that being said, let's dig into the Govee products. Then we're going to look at the Singlet products. We'll start with the light bars first. All right, let's break it down, y'all.
Now again, for these Govee light bar setup, the cool thing is, again, it has a vertical holder. You could just slide this right in, or it has an adhesive on the back. You can kind of rest it horizontally on the wall or just have it facing straight up. Now you might notice I have it just on the regular reading mode because I want the lighting feature for my actual content creation right now. But this has an app you can download. I can pull it up on my phone, and I'm actually going to show you guys in real time how you can adjust it. Because the cool thing is with this, it's not only like a set light that, you know, isn't kind of dynamic, but this actually has like audio settings where I just change the coloring, and now based on me talking, see how it's changing the rhythm and the pattern? I can put it on vivid and change how it moves, put it on rhythm, put it on strike, put it on vibrate. And cool thing I use this for is like working out, honestly. So when I'm training, being able to put on a music or a playlist, having it connect to my phone, and then having the music to match that actually really helps me from like a visual standpoint to get kind of amped up. As well as the cool thing, this has a camera that comes with it. You can sync it up to your TV or your monitor or whatever kind of screen you want to use it, and then you can put it on video mode. So like right now, I'll put it on video mode, and I have it set up on my monitor. My monitor has like a bluish purple background, so you can kind of see that's what it's displaying, and it's picking up on my audio. But if I had like an action scene going on, or I was playing video games, it even has a gaming mode. It has a split screen mode so that it can pick up different inputs from like the right side of the screen, left side of the screen. This thing's, again, it's just got so much versatility, and I think it's so cool. And I just highly recommend it from the fun and the function standpoint.
Bam, look at that timing, y'all. Back in just the nick of time. So, Tessa's already out. She's like, yeah, I was just kidding. I was going to come in here for a second. Now I'm out. Okay, you leaving? All right, bye, girl. I love you. Aw. She wants a snack, and I'm not letting her have a snack right now because it's going to be too messy, y'all. She had an option of having some fruit. She doesn't want fruit. That's cool, bro, but then you must not be that hungry. You know what I mean? Not to be... Anyways, so we're going to dig into some other Govee products. And again, a lot of these are going to be comparable to some of the Singlet products that they have, but I'll highlight some of the differences that I think will be helpful to know. Also, the cool thing in this B-roll, you'll see both in the Govee strip lights as well as on the string lights what it looks like to use the app and actually have them sync up in the app, which I thought was a cool kind of behind the scenes thing, because sometimes I think maybe technology can be a little intimidating if you're not familiar with it or you're not sure how easy or what it's going to look like. So I wanted to show you guys just how easy it is to sync it up and then how to control it. So hopefully this is helpful.
In this video, we're going to be looking at the Govee LED strip lights. Now, these are a lot of fun and just really cool, not only because the length that you have with these, which is 100 feet, but the easy setup and the adhesive strip. But as you'll see right here, it also has a manual remote you can use to set them up, as well as the Bluetooth option on the app, which I'm going to dig into here, and the ability to control colors, the modes, audio settings, so much fun and option. So speaking of setting up the Bluetooth component of it, I wanted to show you guys. So you're going to go into Govee, you can add the device. Now the cool thing is it's pretty simple to find. You're just going to use the number and the device that you have. It'll come right up. You can sync it, and then once you do, you can rename it to whatever you want, and then you can control everything from within the app. All the colors, all the settings. It's a lot of fun.
Bam, y'all. All right, I was just checking to see if there's any questions or anything in the chat. Doesn't look like on any one of the platforms, so we're good. We're going to keep it rolling right along. We're going to look at the Govee strip light, or the string lights. These are the outdoor lights. Now, I have three different types of outdoor lights here. We have the Govee ones. We're going to dig into the BrizLab ones, and then we're going to look at the FoxLux ones. Each one of them to me has their own unique benefit or feature that stands out compared to the rest. The Govies ones to me is the smart tech integration, but also the durability of these. These are surprisingly durable. Like I actually dropped these on concrete in my garage when I was unpacking them, and they didn't break. And then I even accidentally stepped on them, and they still didn't break or crack. Now, I'm not recommending you just drop them and step on them and stuff like that, but I was surprised at that durability. Also, bonus for the 48 feet, they have a 15% off InLink coupon. Let's see if they also have that same coupon for the 96 feet. You also get, for the 96 feet, you get a $10 off InLink coupon. Either way, you're going to save some money on these bad boys. And this one's cool because it has, again, the smart tech integration where you can use the app for it, which you'll actually see here in the B-roll that I'm about to play. Let's check it. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Govee LED string lights. As you can see, I have them set up here with the lights on. We're going to dig into what it actually looks like on the app and how to get it set up. But before we dig into the app, I want to show you another really cool feature, which is actually the hooks that come built on each one of the light bulbs. You can easily hook it onto if you already have a frame or a setup like that. Super easy to pop on and pop off as well. So now let's look at getting it set up on the app. And for this, you go right into the store, you're going to look up Govee Home, and then you're going to be able to match it up to whichever product that you have. Now, the cool thing is, again, once you select the actual light bulb, you'll see if the right one pops up. Right there, you see I didn't, and then right there, now that I did, you'll see the brand and the name come up. Boom, it's going to connect. And then once you have it set up, you can even rename it if you want, set up all that fun stuff, and then have complete control from your app, which is my probably favorite feature to these light bulbs. And so many cool settings and details in between. All right, y'all, so that's going to round out the Govee products. Now we're going to dig into the singlet ones, and I kind of want to directly cross-compare. So we were looking at the strip lights for Govee, so I figure we'll also look at them for the singlet ones that I have here in the carousel. Again, both, doesn't matter, honestly, which brand you pick, in my opinion. Excuse me, the function and the application can be the same. Whether I personally like to use these for, again, my workouts, to set the lighting component for my workouts themselves and sync them up to music and stuff that I find really fun and engaging and helpful. But you can use these for parties, for just like if you have a special theme going on, if it's just in the living room and you want to have it around like your streaming for like TV or movies or gaming, or you have a man cave, or like your, what's a female version of like a man cave? Whatever that is, you know, like your female cave, your woman cage. Cave, like whatever that would be called, like equivalently, you can use this to like decorate that as well. From bedrooms to like your like outdoor space to like whatever that looks like, you know, a lot of cool. Actually, I saw someone on social media actually put this around their mirror, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. And then you can add some lighting to like your outfit to kind of see what it could look like in like a party atmosphere. I thought that was pretty cool. So anyways, this has 10% off. I'm going to click on it to see if there's an InLink coupon as well. And you know what? There is a $2 off InLink coupon. Pretty clutch. Now, the one thing I want to highlight with the singlet ones, I did notice comparatively to the Govee ones, is the thickness of the actual light, like the strip light itself. And I feel like this will be a lot harder to tear. The Govee ones felt easier to tear potentially, and like you can actually like cut these to size, so you don't have to keep them the length that they come out, whether it's the Govee ones, the 100 feet, or for these. Let me double check to make sure I'm giving you the right length on these. These are 16 feet or 16.4 feet. So if you don't want all 16 feet, you can actually cut them and like adjust the size and wiring and whatnot. Again, I'm not an electrician. You can like read the description for more insight and info on how to do that and what that looks like. But I thought that was a cool feature. And you get nice little savings right now. Again, it even says right on the box, like you have the smart tech integration, not only for the app, but it has the audio command feature where you can sync it up with Wi-Fi and actually use your either Amazon Alexa, or you could use your like Google Assistant or whatever that is, or whichever one you have, to actually have the voice command feature, which I thought was really cool. And then the same thing with the singlet lights, the light bars. I have one of them actually plugged in right now. So I'll show you the other one that's not plugged in because they come in a pack of two. And the difference to me that you'll notice, at least I like to notice, or I do notice, and that I like about them, is kind of the style. So if we compare these to the Govee ones, they're just a little bit, I want to say sleeker is maybe a fair way to say it. So if I kind of line these up next to each other, you'll kind of notice that this one's a little bit thinner. It's a little bit more sharper. This one's a little bit more rounded, a little bit thicker. So it's more of maybe an aesthetic preference, as well as they still both come with a actual mount that you can vertically mount it on, or it has adhesive so you can stick it onto either your back of your TV, a wall, like whatever you want to set it up on, you can have an adhesive component to stick it to that, which is cool. Now the singlet one, I will highlight. Let's actually see if they have an inlink coupon. Again, they have the app integration. They this one has a $6 off inlink coupon, which is a nice bonus, but this is comparable to the Govee light bars that I have in the carousel. Now, there are other types of Govee light bars that can have the video integration, which I've talked about, and I even kind of mentioned in the video, in the B-roll, just to see as a different option. The single ones don't have that option, just to kind of point out differences in what you're looking for. Price point-wise, they're pretty competitive. So to me, the big variable and like which one you should pick is from what's going to fit your budget, what's going to be able to like match the function that you're looking for, and if it's pretty much even on both, which one's going to have more products that you're going to see yourself using, because then you can stay with that app. Meaning, like, if you like more of the singlet products, go with singlet pretty much everything, so everything will sync up to the app, and then you don't have to have two different apps you're navigating between to turn off, you know, the Govee outdoor lights, as well as then, oh shit, I got to turn off my light bulbs inside, I got to use the singlet one. So just something to think about there. With that being said, though, I'm going to highlight the singlet smart bulb home kind of starter kit that has a hub that it comes with. This one actually has 25% off right now. Let's see if there's an inlink coupon on this bad boy. I'm curious to see if there's an extra. There isn't right now, which makes sense because they have, what, 25% off already. And you don't need this hub if you have like an Amazon Echo or any kind of device like that you can sync it up to with your Wi-Fi. But if you don't, the hub can integrate with all the other smart tech products that they have. So just a fun fact.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Sengold 2-pack starter kit light bulb set. And the cool thing about this is not only can you control it from your phone, but it also has app integration. As you can see, there's 2 bulbs in the pack, and this is the hub that it's going to come with. You're going to be able to connect up your power source as well as the Ethernet. This is the plug that's going to be going into the wall. It's a super easy setup. These are all the different aspects. Again, this USB is going to go into the outlet, and then you're going to plug in your power. This is your Ethernet cable to connect it to the internet so you can have that nice connection. And then this is what the setup's going to look like once it's plugged in. Super, again, easy, and the function to control it from either your phone or have a voice command is my favorite feature and function.
There we go, y'all. So now we're just going to cross compare some of the other singlet bulbs that you can use with either the hub or with whatever like kind of Amazon Echo device or something similar that you can kind of integrate it with. Now, I'll highlight the smaller size bulbs. These come in a 2-pack. I actually have them right here. And again, same concept, same feature and function as far as you can use the app with it. You can sync it up to Wi-Fi. This one says hub required. However, the cool thing about this is you don't need the hub if you have the Amazon Echo. If you don't have the Amazon Echo, you're going to want to have the hub with it. But still an awesome product and kind of cool nonetheless, because then you can have the voice command and you can have the app integration to it. Now, on the flip side, I also have the colored bulbs that are on the smaller size, and this is a 4-pack. This has 20% off. Let me actually see if we have an inlink coupon for either one of these. See if we got the inlink coupon for the 2-pack. Doesn't look like we do. And then for the 4-pack of the colored bulbs, I would be surprised if they had an additional inlink coupon because there's already 20% off on these. Now, the cool thing, again, it's kind of, I think, probably obvious, is not only like the hub integration, the smart tech component, the feature, you use the app, voice command. However, these have the color feature to it. So you can actually change colors, which is a great option to have. If you have a hard time falling asleep, putting on a cooler tone, like a blue or a purple or something like that. Even red has been shown. Interesting about red is that it's been shown in different studies to help people fall asleep, but also can help, stimulate your fight or flight system, which it can be good for like before exercise, which is an interesting one. But anyway, so you got to kind of see what works best for you. That's a cool component to the colored aspect, which is why I like the light bar so much, why I like the strip lights, because the ability for it to change colors. But the smart bulbs, you can install these either in your bathroom, in your kitchen, wherever, living room, and that's a really cool feature that I find. So anyways, with that being said, we're going to do the ideal house. So I was kind of thinking about bedroom and digging into that theme and some of the lighting components. We're going to look at the ideal house. These are kind of, to me, fall in that miscellaneous or functional category. But I think, again, at the end of the day, I'm looking for things that have a net positive impact on our quality of life. So I'm going to drop this in here, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, Then we're going to get one more product. And we're going to get our duck race on, y'all. So Pam, Jeanette, if you guys are still here, let me know in the chat. And then anyone else who wants to get the duck race on, just comment duck in the chat, and we will get rocking, y'all.
In this video, we're going to be going over the Ideal House queen size bed frame with the headboard and no box spring nest. Here's a little preview of what it looks like right when you unpack it. And I did a little time lapse here so you guys can kind of see the setup as I'm getting into it. As you can see, I'm not in my daughter's room. I'm setting this up in the garage. I started to unpack everything and get my mind wrapped around it, and then once I kind of started to get it set up, I moved it in there. One thing you'll notice is I'm also doing this by myself. Now, they do recommend having a second person with you to move it and kind of go through everything. I'll be honest with you, I was able to do it in the recommended or kind of guesstimated 40 minutes. It would have been helpful to have a person to do it with me, so next time I would recommend having someone to do it, or I would have done it with my wife. Here you can see once I got most of it kind of put together, I just transferred on over into my daughter's room, set up the frames. Again, you could do it by yourself. I do recommend having someone to help you just to make it a little bit easier, but my daughter has been absolutely loving it. It goes really well with the not only bed that she has, but also the color scheme of the room, and been super durable and comfy. So hope you guys enjoy, and see if you can have a second person help you with this one. Highly recommend.
All right, y'all. Let's check to see if we got an InLink coupon on this bad boy. So I was just making sure everything's all good with the Tessa side of things. So we do have a $50 off InLink coupon. Dude, that's actually a great deal right now. So that'll take it from $189 to $139.99. So under 150 bucks for that mattress. That's a sweet deal. All right, so now we're going to look at the Bastir gaming TV stand. So one thing I will share with you guys, if you want me to get into it, I won't if it's not something you guys care about, but if you want to hear an interesting kind of tidbit about gaming and the benefit it actually can have on our brain function, performance, and even like physical fitness and performance, I'll gladly share that with you guys at the end of the B-roll, but let me know. Doesn't look like we have an InLink coupon. Oh snap, Hans, I see you. All right, Hans, I'm going to add you. We got Hans in for the duck race. We got it going down in a couple minutes. I'm going to play this B-roll, and then we're going to get our duck race on, y'all. So be ready. And again, Jeanette and Pam, let me know if you're here. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on your duck race. In this video, we're going to be going over the Bastir 44-inch gaming TV stand. That's great for the bedroom, the living room, or really anywhere that you're going to want to get your TV and your gaming on. So first, let's look at its setup. This is the lighting, which I think is really cool. There's actually a lot of controls that you can use to alter it, to change it. It also has some great holes in the back that allow you to put all your wires through. You'll see that right back here. And then a remote that comes with it to actually control the lighting. And yep, you guessed it, it doesn't come assembled. So this is me kind of doing a little time lapse, putting it together, piecing it out, and the estimated time was roughly around an hour to an hour and a half. I was able to do it just right in the middle of that, about an hour and 15. And as you can tell, I was doing it by myself. They do recommend having a second person, but you can technically get it done by yourself. And here I'm just kind of bringing it home, piecing it all together. And the thing I like about it is the function aspect of it. Again, very friendly for gaming, for TV, having all those holes you can see on the back end with the wires being able to pass through, as well as the lighting. And again, let's look at the finished product one more time. I think the lighting is my favorite part. And being able to put whatever you want underneath here. I actually have now my Xbox set up there, as well as some just cool memorabilia and things that I go over in my streams, which if you guys see my streams, you'll be able to check it out. With that being said, enjoy, y'all. All right, so I'm just typing in. We got our racers lined up. We got Jeanette, we got Hans, Pam. I'm gonna give you just another minute to make sure you're here. Pam, you still here? Let's type that in the chat. And then otherwise, it's gonna be Hans and Jeanette going down for a duck race. I'll give you like a 50-50 shot. And I'll give you, while I give you this 1 minute, I'll play one more video. We're gonna play this one again. To me, falls in that like functional category, kind of quality impact of life category of the Fanatec car charger and jumper cable system. So while I'll give you like this last minute, this is gonna play, and then we're gonna get our duck race on. So Pam, if you miss out, unfortunately, them's the breaks.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Fanatec Apex charger and battery system. So this is a really cool and very functional tool that is great for, again, obviously jumping your car. Now, the cool thing I've gotten about this that's different than just jumping your car from somebody else's battery is because it's external power source. And when you hook it up, it comes with those jumper cables. It will not damage this as a power source. Potentially, in other situations, I've gotten from mechanics that if you jump it up to a cable to another person's car, it could potentially actually pull from their battery and not actually jump your car if it's too far gone. So that's just something I wanted to highlight and share with you guys. As you can see, the power source is right here. The cables plug right in on one side. On the other side, you also have a USB plug you can cable and plug it into, along with the lightning cable and power source. So very functional. I really think a versatile piece of equipment. Definitely recommend.
And voila. All right, so unfortunately it looks like Pam's not here, so we're going to pull her from the race. If anyone else wants to get in on the duck race, we'll get it rocking here in 1 second. You got like a couple more seconds to get going. I'm going to check the chat on our other platform, see if we got anything. Doesn't look like anyone else wants in. All right, so I'll add our window share. We'll get our duck race going, y'all. It's go time. Bam. All right, so we'll drop this in right here. We're going to shuffle up our characters. All right, ready? Let's get a little bit of a countdown going. Ready? I'm going to give you a countdown in the chat. 3, 2, 1. Race time. Let's go. All right. You can cheer those ducks on. Also, this duck race is brought to us by MooBear. That's going to be the sponsor for the race. So we got the different MooBear lighting products. We're going to dig into those. And then I'm going to finish it out with a couple more products after that. And then we're going to jump on into the second stream, which is going to be on Lifestyle of Fitness, doing a little streaming workout. All's good, ducks. Go. Go, ducks, go. Go, ducks, go. Go, ducks, go. Go, ducks, go. Come on, cheer them on. Let's see who we got. Who we got, y'all? Oh, Gillette about to pull it out. Congrats, Darren. I see you, girl. All right, let's see if you guys can see that. Congratulations. Let me type in congrats. All right, so congrats, by the way. We're going to close that out. I'm going to stop my screen share here. Bam! We're going to finish it up. We're going to dig into our MooBear products. While we're doing that, again, I'm just going to remind you, basically now how you redeem or how you can get your gift or your prize, I should say, not even a gift. I'll type that in. Again, you're just going to shoot an email to lifeofafighter@gmail.com and let me know, do you want the $1 Amazon gift card or do you want the $1,000 nutrition package that has our nutrition course, coaching with myself, our group support team, our private Facebook group, and a bunch of other bonus stuff that gets added into it. Either way, you can pick whichever you want. Just shoot me an email. I'll pull my email up while we're doing this. I'll play the next B-roll, and then while we're getting that, I'll send you everything. And then, you can just confirm in the chat that you got it. So we'll make sure you're good. Having said that, let's get on into the MooBear lantern lights, which you actually see. I have some of them right here, magnetically connected to my squat rack, which is a kind of cool demonstration of the magnetic power these things have. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the MooBear LED camping lanterns. This comes with a 4-pack, but I wanted to show you the single one first. And you can see the dimensions. It has that nice handle that folds down on both sides. And the cool thing here, I want to pause for a second, is look at these magnets. This is a cool feature that I'm going to dig into next, showing you how you can use these magnets to actually hold to different surfaces and materials. And here's actually an example of my squat rack the steel beams on it. So using the magnets to actually hold it in place, which I think is super cool, and being able to lock that in. Also, I know you're going to want to see, what does the light look like? So the cool thing is once you put those handles up, you don't need to, even you can just pull it, but nice bright light, effective, collapses down. You can fold up those handles. And just to show you where the batteries go, there's 3 AA batteries. Now, it does not come with the batteries, just a heads up, but voila, there you go. So let's keep it rolling right along. I checked to see there's no Inland coupon for this bad boy, but we're going to dig into the next set of MooBeBear products and the lights, the holiday lights. Right now is the perfect time of year for these. They're a top Amazon choice. The cool thing about these, they actually give you a choice when you buy them to either get the Bluetooth-based app control or the remote control option. I have both. I have a remote control one, and then I also have the app control. I personally like the app control more, and here's why. Because honestly, if you've noticed before, like when Tesla was in here, they like grabbing remotes and just like taking them with them. And like honestly, I lose the remotes pretty easily, very transparently. So I like an app. I like to be able to control everything from there. They have a variety of colors to choose from, a variety of different settings and modes. I'll show you a little bit of that B-roll. Also, again, Jeanette, just make sure you shoot that email over. Once you do, let me know, and then I'll check I have my email pulled up right here, so I should see it come in. If you have any issues, just let me know, and then we'll send over either your gift card or access to your nutrition package. Either way, congrats again. So let's get the MooBeBear holiday lights and Christmas lights up. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the MooBeBear 33 feet USB string light set. Now you can see the cool thing about these is obviously the lights, but the ability to change the colors, not only with the remote that it comes with, which is really cool, but also the Bluetooth capability with the app. And looking at the different settings they have, not only just the colors, but the ability to fade, to have it respond to audio, so many cool things. So I was mentioning being able to have it respond to the audio, right? So in this one, I was actually talking, but I want you to hear that. So you can see that when I push that, it will respond to if you're playing music, if you're talking, and all these cool settings that I just think really make it a more fun experience overall. Pretty cool with the lights, right? So we're on to our next MooBeBear product. We're looking at the LED under cabinet lights. These have 26% off. Let's see if they got an extra Inland coupon. I'm always curious if they kind of double team or tag team that component. Oh, hi, Tessa. Tessa's going to join us again. Maybe she got bored. So also, Jeanette, I saw your email. Just let me know. Do you want the Amazon gift card or do you want the nutrition course access? I just got to double check. I want to make sure I send you the right one. Let me know in the chat, and then I'll send that over to you. With that being said, let's get on into the MooBeBear under cabinets. Now, I will say, like, I don't think you have to exclusively use these for under cabinets. You could probably use this in, like, a hallway or a corridor in your house or the office or things like that, which I think could be a cool option as well. In this video, we're going to be looking at the MooBeBear LED under the cabinet lighting sets. It's a 6-pack of them, puck shaped, and the sizing is even smaller than a puck. As you can see, it fits in the palm of my hand, nice and sleek. I like the style of it too, and I'm going to show you how it kind of wires up here as well. So let's look at again how it sets up. This is going to be what you plug in each one of the lights to. Has this little plug right here. You're going to connect that end into one of the 6 spaces that comes in this main little box, and then you plug that box into the actual plug that goes into the outlet. Let me show you what that's going to kind of look like here. So first you have, again, that box. We have our part that's going to go to the outlet, and then you have a kind of that's going to be connected in between, and you're going to take that outlet, you're going to plug it into this cable, then you take that cable, it's going to connect over to the box that has all 6 of the wires plugged into. And the cool thing, this intermediary kind of plug is also going to have, that you're connecting to this right here, is going to also have a plug that you can control, dim, and change the lights. And again, I wanted to show you it has all 6 options here. So cool setup, super easy to install. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. All right, Jan, I'm just sending you a message via email just in case you're not seeing the message in the chat here. I just want to make sure I send you the right thing. So with that being said, that's going to round out the MooBeBear products. We got a couple more, and then we're pretty much going to bring it home. We're going to look at the Joy Tennis car fridge. This thing's really, really cool, and the super clutch. Honestly, like, I'm surprised at how much I use it. in hindsight of like when I first got it, I thought I was like, all right, this will be a great option for like longer road trips. If we drive up to New York, we go to the coast, whatever. But this one's actually been almost like a daily usage kind of thing. Even like my wife probably is using it right now. She took our older daughter to dance, and having this in the car allows us to put like snacks, like fruit, drinks, sandwiches, things that might be perishable items that you would put in like a traditional like cooler or if you have regular fridge that you can bring in the car with you now, which I thought was a really cool option to have. They also have 18% off on this bad boy. And again, it comes in a variety of different options. You get the 34 quart, 42 quart is what I have and what I'm going to show you guys, and then the 53 quart option. But I'll dig into which is one of the ones that I have, the 42 quart one. And let's play a little bit of B-roll, y'all, since you guys aren't going to come in the car with me. I'll show you guys what it looks like, a little bit of the details on the inside. So I was really excited to get this one because let's just look at the external aspects of it. First off, clutch design because it comes with some like cup holder position here. It's got 4 of them. It also comes with a nice grippy, grainy kind of texture over here. So if you want to set something down on it, it's going to kind of help it from sliding. This is particularly meant for the car. So with that being in mind, let's say you have this in the back seat or your center console space or however you have it set up, being able to have something that's kind of textury, especially when you're moving, you don't have to worry about it sliding. Whether it's, I'm putting my phone on it or maybe I'm putting a sandwich, depending on if you're eating in your car, whatever's going on there. This can be a really cool feature and option. Now, let's look at the inside stuff because I'm sure that's what you guys are most excited about. This one I'm pretty pumped about to just test out the space. Oh, also before we even get into that, let's highlight, you have this LED screen right here so you can control different settings, looking at the temperature, being able to turn it on and off. And speaking of, let's kind of unpack some of this stuff. I actually kept some of this stuff in here so I can showcase you guys. It comes with all the plugs, the electrical setups, as your manual, of course. But this one is like just super spacey. So being able to let's just check this out. Being able to drop in your drinks and whatnot in here, being able to even pull that out and just putting things right in that space. And then just maybe drop our lid right on top of it if you don't want to worry about it like kind of sloshing and moving around. That's again, the freezer space. And then off to the side right here, I'll show you from the other angle, you have your refrigerator space. So that's the other actual cool aspect to me, is being able to have like separate compartments for the temperature. So you can have it a little bit cooler in the freezer, have it a little bit warmer in the refrigerator and kind of keep things separate there. And the amount of space that you have, especially in that freezer, is just really awesome. And again, you have your plugins and all your ports so that, again, you can plug it into your car charger, whatever you want to do there to have it set and running. And the compressor side of it, it just opens up a lot of versatility and function to it with your cables and with all your wiring and your setup. And then we have our second box here, dig into a little bit more with even putting on the handles and whatnot, which I didn't even do. I wanted to actually show all you guys this. And then what I'm going to do is probably do an extra B-roll footage to break that down a little bit more. But so far, I think this is just absolutely awesome. And from the size of it and the function of it, I'm really pumped. And bam, y'all. So that is pretty much all the products that I had that I was going to dig into with you guys live. So I want to hang out for a couple minutes here just to see if you guys got questions. And what I'll do is if there's no questions, I'll actually play kind of an extra B-roll, a workout demonstration of me using the adjustable bench. I actually, did I not download it yet? Because I just did a workout with it yesterday that I want to share with you guys. What I might do is let me see if I can pull up my channel and play it that way. Oh, hi, Tessa. Tessa, do you want to come say hi to everyone? Come over and come say hi. And thanks for the follow. Let me see if I got this name. Andrea? I want to say it's Andrea. Let me know if I butchered that. I apologize if I did, but thank you for the follow. Come on, Tessa, come say hi. Tessa's going to come say hi, and thanks for the follow. Tessa, can you wave? Say hi. 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 Okay. You're just going to hang out with me? I got you. Yeah, you see my phone? I see the cool light mouse too, right? Yeah, it's cool, right? So show everybody the watch. Look at Dada's watch. Tessa loves my watch, by the way. So I'm going to highlight this Derulo smartwatch. So if you guys don't even want to use it for exercise or tracking your steps or anything like that, if you have a 1.5 or 2-year-old, they may just like using it for themselves, honestly. Like she likes putting it on, putting on the workout mode and just running around with it, which is kind of funny. Right? Isn't that cool? What do you think, Tessa? And
No.
listen, if Tessa can use it, you guys can use it. You should not be intimidated about this bad boy if my 2-year-old, she's not even 2 yet, but if
No.
my not even 2-year-old can get this bad boy and use it. Right? Oh, you can do a 5-minute workout?
Oh.
You want to do more?
No.
Yeah, you want to do more? How much time do you want to do?
2.
10 minutes? Okay, look, now it's going. But now you have to wear it. Do you want to wear it? You ready? We're going to put it on you. Tessa, you rock this. Can I have your arm? Yeah. Look. Look, Tessa, now you wear it. Yay, Tessa. Yeah, Tessa. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got a pretty sweet watch there, girl. All right, Dad, I will put it back on. So again, if you guys have questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to hang out, like I said, for about 5 more minutes. And then I'm going to jump onto the Lifestyle of Fitness Amazon channel that I have. And we're going to do a live workout with one of my athletes and grapplers and coaches, Lucas. Shout out to Lucas. We're going to get some work in. We're going to have some fun. And then it's out to South Carolina from here to corner one of our fighters, Deuce Carter, who's going for his first championship belt. Deuce is undefeated right now. And he's worked hard, man, over the last 2 years. It's crazy to think. He came into the gym he had his first fight 2 years ago, and he's gone 4-0-1 since. So he's never lost. He had 1 draw that honestly he won. Just kind of like a freak situation happened in the last 10 seconds. Kind of got dropped. It's just one of those times, one of those situations. And even then, it was like a split decision draw. I think he should have still won that fight on points. Anyways, point being, he's going to have a big fight. This is going to be a big time for him. And then next week, we got both Phil and Deuce fighting for titles. We also have one of our other fighters, Christian, fighting. Hopefully, Isaac, another one of our sponsored fighters and athletes, fighting. You've seen him come on the stream as well. He's supposed to be having a fight. We will see what is going down with that. And I'm going to just go through to make sure I didn't miss any inland coupons or anything like that for you guys. Tessa, You want to wear the belt?
No.
No? Okay, so then please leave it, okay? Thank you, Bobby. All right, so let's see if I got any other fun kind of price I either might have missed or dig into some more demonstrations here. Oh, you know what I did miss? I missed the Movie Bear 2-in-1 Light. Let me just share that with you guys really quick, and this we'll bring it home because I don't want to miss this one. This one's a really cool one. This one I actually bought on a business trip with me. I was actually genuinely surprised to see how clean the room was overall. And this one was a cool one to see that.
So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Movie Bear 2-in-1 dual-use LED and UV black light flashlight kit. And I wanted to highlight a few things with you guys I think is pretty cool. One, obviously, the ability to switch between the UV and LED, but how compact and portable this is, as well as look at this zooming and sliding feature. You can pull it down to open up and push it away to zoom in, so you can have a lot of control over the light. Now, here's where you can see the UV and the ability to cycle to a regular LED light, and the ability to use both, again, with that zoom feature. Plus, a fun fact, this is waterproof as well, so a super versatile, durable piece of equipment that I'm just excited to be able to try.
So again, I thought that was a really cool function and just feature as far as the product goes. I'm going to just make sure, because if I missed that, I'm wondering if I missed anything else here in the stream that I want to make sure I touch on, at least talk to you guys about. Doesn't look like it. I think I pretty much hit everything else. So I'm just laughing at my daughter right now. She's just being silly, hanging out with me. Yeah, y'all, if you guys have any additional questions, feel free to let me know. I'm going to highlight the bench here just because, like, this is probably the one that I think is, like, the most, I don't want to say most worthwhile, but, like, a great option plus the additional discounted deal right now. I think it's one to just, it's worth double mentioning and just having an extra kind of highlight for it. All the Flybird stuff, I think, are all great. Honestly, all the products I kind of highlighted here, I think, are all great. But like the Flybird, especially from the stability and the durability, that's one thing I was genuinely surprised about for both the adjustable bench and the adjustable dumbbells they have, is how stable they feel, especially on the dumbbells. Tessa, you okay? What are you doing? She's having some fun on the mats. I just want to make sure she's good. It looks like she's doing some jiu-jitsu stuff over there. Tessa, do you have to go potty? You have to go potty? you're just doing some like jujitsu shrimping and stuff. I can't tell anymore. Looks like she's playing like open guard, but also maybe she needs a new diaper. Who knows, y'all? I actually do know, because as her dad, you can start to pick up on things like this. Tessa, you need a new diaper. That's what's going on, right? You need a new diaper? Yeah, I figured. All right, y'all. So, with that being said, that's going to do it, y'all. I'm going to give it a minute here. Then I'm going to jump on over to the Lifestyle of Fitness channel. You see me go live there. I'm going to change Tessa's diaper. We're going to get our workout in with Lucas. We're going to highlight some cool new products. I'm going to look at some meal prep stuff, some actually organizational stuff. I got a cool new sponsored product I want to share with you guys that's really helpful for either organization in the kitchen, in the bathroom, or even in the gym. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much going to do it here. I'm going to go change Tessa. We'll be back, so to speak, right? I'll be back, the infamous, famous last words. All right, let's get that going. Bam, look at that. And enjoy, y'all. Thanks again. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes here. What's wrong with me? Do you need a new diaper? I need a new diaper. Oh, I don't need a new diaper.
Mama.
You want to play with Dada until Mama gets here? Okay.